I want to talk about the behavioral change. You mentioned we're used to typing on WhatsApp, and now we're going to be speaking on it and video calling. How is that dynamic going to affect us as users?
Well, look, chat's already changed the game. I mean, you've got all of these things that emerged from the chat environment, starting with online user groups, but now moving into the real era of chat as a mainstream phenomenon. We've got things like W2F, LOL, SMH, IRL, meet IRL, that have completely kind of jumped out of the text space and gone into our natural lives as just kind of meaningful acronyms, notably on ironic t-shirts and that kind of thing. So already chat culture has moved into the mainstream, and things like emojis and emoticons I think are emerging as a language in and of themselves that crosses cultural boundaries, language boundaries, and adds a level of meaning to all of our conversations.
My emojis weren't working the other day, and I was man down.
Absolutely. How did you survive?
I couldn't express my feelings. And I actually tweeted about it. I said, I can't express my feelings using a colon and brackets.
Yes.
It's not enough.
That's not enough. It's just simply not sophisticated enough. No, and these emojis, they add a lot of value. You know, like if you say for example, I'm going to bed early, smiley face. That means one thing. I'm going to bed early, frowny face, unhappy face, obviously, maybe you're sick. Or I'm going to bed early, wink face. That's also so I just think that I think that the next generation is going to learn emoji in school.
That's interesting. It's actually interesting that you say the next generation is going to learn emoji in school, because I think if you don't think about it, they seem silly.
Yes.
And like replaceable. You don't need them. You can just describe with your words. But we are not using our words to describe anymore.
No, but plus it's quick. Like someone sends you something and they're like, need approval. Say, because business, it's increasingly being used for business. I need approval on this. Like I've got that little thumbs up sign on my shortcut, just like boom, yes, or like thumbs down, no. You know, it's like, I don't have time for send. No one's got time for that.
No
one emoticon, end of story. Yeah. So no, I think honestly, it's a time-saving device. I'm being ridiculous here, but you can communicate actually quite complex sets of emotions by combining 2 or 3 of these things. And and once again, that's a new layer of communication. It's not entirely new, by the way. I mean, emoticons emerged in the early 20th century, I think.
Colon, bracket.
Yeah, in normal books and literature. So.
Cool.